Hello YouTube, my name is SlothFang. Today we are checking out Venba. That is right, Venba. It is on Gamepass, part of our Xbox Gamepass. Checking out that today. We'll throw it over there. Boom. Let's hop right into it. Ooh, so we got played, you got chapters and options. Let's do options. Calibration, yes. Camera bob. We're gonna do no. Let's see what the... We'll go there, we'll pull it down a little bit, just a little bit. And let's hop in. My name is SlothFang. As always, if you haven't already known, we have a playlist of all these and more games on the Xbox Game Pass. Worth checking out and playing. Think well before you dare and never ruminate once in action. 207, 1988. Or 87, I mean. No, 1988. July 14th, sorry. Leaving already? Ayo, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired, nauseous, tired. Just like yesterday. Haha. Okay, I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay, I was just about to leave. It's just idlis, very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. There's a gnat. Can't survive on that. Venba's... Fine, I'll make it then. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. I think it's got an airplane on it. Oh wow, look at that title card. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although... Should I try Mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlets are never as soft as hers. And they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. If the recipe is so readable, that is. Oh, wow. Tools: idly plate, towel, cooker, ingredients, water, and batter. Holes to let steamer through. They also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to blank or it will leak. The difference from mine seems to be the holes in the plates. That's calls for towels, I'm not sure why. But a mild sweet... Arrange plates so steam can cook batter thoroughly. Okay, so I can alternate the... Okay. No point putting a plate without batter in the cooker. Okay, I get it. Oh, this is so cool. I know. I feel like I've had this before, but I didn't know this was the name. This is cool. No, I missed it. Oh no, hold on. Alright, let's see how it turns out. Please let me get it right. I wonder what the... That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. Please. It seems the batter leaked through the plates, holes, and split everywhere. Let's try again. I just played towel cooker. Can I? No? Oh, I wonder if that's the case. See, I'm trying to think, like, you put this in there. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, genius. Genius. We gotta rotate them. Rotate. But not potate. And there, did we do it? Alright, let's see how it turns out. It's like Cooking Mama, but you're not being yelled at that. You suck, you suck. Should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It looks like the only bottom plate cooked. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach up to upper plates. There must be an orientation of these plates that would let the steam pass freely. Again? Yeah, so I gotta put the, oh, I've gotta put the actual cooking thing over the, okay, I get it now. Yeah. Ah, okay. Oh, we're rotating the whole thing. Oh, okay. And then we put the lid on. Got it. See, I had the gist of it, but I didn't think about it, you know? Let her cook. All right, let's see how it turns out this time. I think. Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook. Should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turns out. All right, it's done. Oh, that looks so delicious. And that steam's good for your sinuses if you're that kind of tired. Oh, look at that. Put chutney. Chutney. Successfully make idlis. Oh, wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. Oh, is she pregnant? You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skip lunch once. Pavlon, you're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve? I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. What will I do for lunch? No, I couldn't sleep peacefully. I'd feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it too hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right, sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know, there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And then there's nothing keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure I need some sleep. We've been staying out for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Oh, look at them. Brushing her hair. Reminds me of Chips when she brushes her hair. I'm gonna have to look into making that. That looks really cool. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? Oh, so the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Oh, okay. Eyeless again? What has gotten into you today? Look at them! Why did she decorate it? Oh, so cute and adorable. Aww. A new player joins the game. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavelan, I hope I'm saying the name right. Don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Aww. Oh, another saying. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. 1994. Oh, there's 7. Oh, look at them. Aw. My name is Pavelan, sir. Pavelan, sir. Kevon! Where'd you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir. I don't have time to play Kevon. Or Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape! Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science and Physics, sir. Hey, oh, that towel is so dirty. Nah. Here, wear the shirt, Kana. No! But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe? I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Susan, Kana, hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana? I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Aw, good day. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units story. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Well, I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here. Not with my English. I spent half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman! Batman! Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speaking Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. That's why we picked it. Names tell story. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if it changes much in the story, but names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name, after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kavin means beautiful. And it's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt, we haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz? He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? I like how it's like pizza grease stained. Speaking Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. How about something better? How about we make something at home? Like porota? Dosa? Ideyapam? I do apologize to anyone who's watching who's actually fluent. I need to study. Ghee dosa? I've had ghee dosa. Biryani? Gari dosa? No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Kavin. Have you ever tried putu? Putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does. Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Ah, hook, line, and sinker. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Ama has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, da. I'm really enjoying this game. Such a great story. Alright, so 500 grams of rice, water. Blend the rice, separate from chunks. Soup over into something. Combine. Separate chunks over the mesh into one. Alright, when do we get to the rocket part? Soon, da, be patient. Well, it says adding flour recipe is the final step. You think this is right? It's a bit chunky, isn't it? But two flour should feel like slightly wet sand. So we need to use the sieve. Let's try again. What? Oh, blend the rice. Oh. I need to learn how to read. We're gonna try to catch everything. Check it like a Polaroid picture. Adding flour recipe is the final step. Do you think this is right? No, this is way too runny. Separate fine rice from chunks. Split chunks over until one. way too runny. We must have added less than... So blend the rice, separate fine rice from chunks, separate chunks over until 1. Oh, do I need to... Oh. Keep blending it. Okay, so we're gonna keep blending it until this, I think, the third time. Charm for the third time. And then there you go. I think this is perfect. I just feel like flour even though there was so much water. We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Ama, when will we get to the rocket? Flour, coconut, 4 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, water. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Alright, this is straightforward. Assemble the parts of the water. Big parts are going to how much rice cooking is needed. Water can crumble easily. It goes rice, coconut, coconut. Oh no, so that's gotta be the coconut. 3 teaspoons. What is this? Coconut? 1. No? Two. This is clear the water. So 3 and 4. There's 1, 2. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Maybe? It's lunchtime, Kevin. Whoa! Wow, that was so cool. Agni Prithvi Putu successfully launched Putu. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Ama! Can we do that again? Aw, like it was yesterday. Complete one recipe without messing up. Oh, that looks so delicious. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So that interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. We really are at the end of our rope. It's all about who you know here. And we barely know anyone here. We barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here, we will have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kaveen on the Patu today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. It's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel like there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They'll lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It just feels like he's growing further away from us. It's so hard to even talk. It just feels like he's growing further away from us. The other day, he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. I mean, he is technically. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He's not interested in anything we do. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home. But he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know, I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities. But it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Aww. Just that every time I hear that, just... Those fallen from their resolve are stripped to respect like hair fallen from the head. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavilon. He's my dad. P-A-A-B-A-L-A-N. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them? Does she usually go home with someone? She says no, Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Hope everything's okay with him. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? You think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If you decide to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But they said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Oh no. Oh. You think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kavin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Ooh, okay, I can do that. Ahem. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Gavin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loves to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe we should bug him more. So how did you and Appa meet? What did you do back home? I want to know both! Fun dip. So how did you and Appa meet? You know, I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. A Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching at was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay. So we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day, we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. But he was the shabbiest person I'd ever met. He just looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all of his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem? It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, our protests, and it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protests, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention. As a result, so did our protests. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Aww. I can't wait to look up about Venbas and all that, and look up Venba, the poems themselves. Do you think you'll have to go back? Why did you move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Pavilan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Amma, I see Appa. Please be okay. Please be okay. Oh, come on. Every time I try and play a cozy game. No. Oh no. Hair off the head. Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kaveen pack. Oh, he's graduated. Oh. Or graduating. I love this game. The way it like okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it in the night before we left India. I can try remembering then. Now the beef goes in after we've added all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, I've added all the instructions to the recipe book I gave you. There's a logic to order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one that you've added next. Right, so I want onions to turn golden brown. They need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay. Remember, add all these at first. These ingredients so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. See, I've cooked with all these too, and it's so cool to see them in dishes that... Oh, I think I had in those 3. And... this is hard. I can figure it out though. It makes sense that you want to fry up the onions first, and then add the chiles, then tomatoes, then the chili powder. Okay. Okay. So it's I gotta get a hint because I know how I would cook, but I don't know how this recipe. I could really use a hint. That makes sense. Aromatics in with. I definitely remember I'm not putting in the whole spices first, so before anything I should put in cardamom and then onions. Oh, there's cardamom. Ama, I wish you could see how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over these prices. And that's why a lot of it I agree that you should grow it, which is unfortunate, but... the chiles. How am I doing it wrong? Chilies. Ginger, garlic paste, and finally tomatoes. Oh, okay. Tomatoes going last. You went through a lot of trouble for that recipe book, Ama. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kavan can really appreciate when he cooks these, if he ever does. Put in the spices. I love spices. Ah, this smells divine. I think we just let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. I need to look up these recipes. This looks and sounds phenomenal. Gravy is done. And the left is the biryani. Yanni or Laurel? I hope I can finish it before Kaveen leaves. Alright, let's see what the book says. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The second part is salvageable. Put everything in the pot, seal it tightly, and let it simmer together. 1, 2, 3 might refer to low. Okay. I see. We just add all these together on top of the rice layer. Rice layer. And that's the final layer. Yes. It's what's wrong, Ama? Oh, Ama, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kana. It's just so far away. Aw. Rice, ghee. Okay. Tested biryanis are so fun to make and can be made in so many different ways. Every state in India has its own biryani, and they're all swear it's the best. Amma always loved the Hyderabadi biryani, and I'm making today. Alright, okay, so we read this. Okay, I thought it might be different, but I don't think it's the right sequence. Okay, let me look up. This is hard. Beef using the empty bowl. Then add 1 layer of rice. Then I should add the scooped out beef followed by the last layer of rice and all that. You can use the bowl like that? That would... I was wondering why... I think this is right. Just have to cover with the lid now. Okay, I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. Oh, this sounds so good. Should be good now. Wow, looks amazing. It does. Family beef. Definitely make the biryani. Oh, wow. All grown up. How is it? The husband's using his hand to eat, but okay. Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Amma, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all, so I'll be going with them. Oh. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. We want to see the university. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before you send off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive. We'd love to. That's a chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Ma, that would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana, sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week, drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know why. I packed a lot more of their biryani. I also packed some poties, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? Ma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Ma, they don't want biryani, and the whole car will smell. I don't want them in the dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kaveen, I put a lot of effort in making all of this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask, but what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Cusco over here. That's not healthy, Kaveen. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like little India anymore. I just want to be normal for once. Aww. Kana? The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us, but just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it, just because you think it's not normal. That's so true, so beautiful. And why did we move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just, there's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week too. So please try not to worry, okay? Okay. that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid, this is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. Hey, yo! There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent. He makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least, it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. Aw. We're unable to offer you our secondary position at this time, however, we encourage you to apply again next year. Oh, did Gavin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets here, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Ah, well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure, let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you are right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in the room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week, but maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavelan. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kavin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kavin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too? All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kavin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. Aw. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kavin. And I have you. Home is where you two are. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. Why are his glasses there? Why is his glasses there? Don't do this to me, please. Please let him be taking a nap. Let him be taking a nap, I swear! Rotate. What is this? What? Oh, this looks cool. It reminds me in a way funnel cake. How you have like the little like fritter droppings and it goes into a pan, I assume? Maybe you got a new pair of glasses. That's it. That's it. There's that's what's beautiful about this world. So many different things that are out there, and then like you get the amalgamation of like different cultures mixing together of their foods and just the beliefs, and then it's such a beautiful thing. Oh, I got to do one by one. Gotta hurry! I gotta hurry! I should have did that one last. Oh well. I gotta remember which way I do this. Oh crap! Or maybe it's so much as okay. Well, that was just like the ghee, butter, the oil, whatever you want to call it. My fiance and her family have so many wonderful recipes, Mexican recipes that are just the greatest food that I've ever had. I have had amazing food, and don't get me wrong, there are plenty of recipes for my family and whatnot that are amazing in our culture. But like, I love so many of the dishes. But then again, I love food in general. Oh. Oh, I'm familiar with this. Swoop, there it is. Swoop, there it is. Japan has something similar that's like teppanyaki. It's similar but different. I think it's so beautiful how we can share so many similar things, but yet be so different. And I think that's awesome. We should love ourselves more. So I say. Fish? Ooh. I love seeing fish recipes around the world, the different dishes that are out there. We're gonna fill the gillets and lather it. Fill it and lather it, yeah. I love the music too. Are we gonna deglaze the pan? A little wine, onions. That looks delicious. Oh, we got 3 more. I love that she's remembered all these dishes after all this time. All the chiles. Wow. All these spices. Can't forget the bay leaves. Yum. Coconut shavings, yeah. Rocket. Oh. Oh, I'm familiar with this recipe. It's so good. So unbelievably good. Wow. I wish smell-o-vision was the thing. I know Rugrats and Spy Kids had that at one point, but like this right here to smell this, would be unbelievable. Wow, look at that. The chutneys. Oh, look at all that. Arambik kalama, make the dinner spread. Oh? He didn't show up, did he? I'll cook your favorite mutton. I'll cook your favorite mutton. Hi, Amma. Thank you so much. Sure, Amma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think it's stop by for a little bit later tonight. Super. Sorry, Amma. Something came up last minute. I can't make it tonight. Aww. Seriously. Every time I try and play this cozy, chill game, I highly recommend it. It's a really cozy game, and oh, we're happy to inform you that your application for the secondary teacher position has been accepted. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Bachelor of Arts. Oh, okay. Wow, that's so much. I wish I could. Oh, I was too embarrassed to eat at school. Maybe we can touch upon that. Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. Just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? Just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we're celebrating it, but a scene like this would make me feel like I was worried about nothing when I wasn't. No! Don't hit delete! I say that, but at the same time, I know I typed something from the heart and then deleted it because it didn't fit the moment and all that, and just... Yes, I'll check my mother's recipe book. His mom returned to India, and that was in the box of things of India that... I wish you could have scrolled up. Like, it went through that way too fast at first. Okay, if I give them a recipe, at least I can do this, ensure it's authentic. I can't believe Ahmad didn't take the recipe book with her when she left India, though. Well, it looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, IDs. This is Patu. Oh, I remember making this Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course, Appa's favorite. Natu Kozi Kalambu. It's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. It's the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste and smell. And the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was very upset about something. I wonder what it was. It was, if I was going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. Well, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up and then I can start putting it together. So chunks plus water into that, but then it breaks into chunks plus water into that. Can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. It looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. Water changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate. Oh, did I fuck up? Okay, like that. Almost fucked up. Do that a few times. Bring it back here. Water. Water isn't really changing color that much anymore. Think about everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I'm gonna get, I think. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Throwing a lot of shit in. Oh, okay. It gives me all. I could Google Translate and see how well it translates, but okay, well, there's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. Maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Nice. Just to figure out the missing parts, and we can go step by step. Though I don't really see any grains. I mistranslate something. For both the things that had grains, what else could it be? Are you... Oh, and cumin? Seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound, though. How is it already smelling so good? I can read this part easily. Add red leaves and green chilies. Green leaves and chilies. I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. See, I'm picking up just so like what I'd add: minced and crushed. Yeah. So shallots. Wow, shallots. Usually around this time, my Amma had me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? First add, that creates water, then add water itself. Oh, it's going to be tomatoes. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. Water itself. That's what the tamarind water is for. It says put only 2 greens left, so add blank and blank to taste. The smell's really taking me back. Amma was upset because phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. Oh, no. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Can't remember this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook, I guess. Let me get the water in first. I'm going to be pissed if he cooks all this and say, oh, that smells, that's gross, we can't have her, we'll give her something else. I'm going to be pissed if that's what happens. I hope they're able to appreciate his culture and really get to know it and... Call her. Tell her you're cooking these recipes. Oh no. She's... Oh, shh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I should keep going. Well, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but that turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Some usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. It's really cool. Wow. Wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. And the veggies. That looks great, Amma. Wait, then let's see if it tastes anything like that day. Taking stock. It's like ratatouille. Amma? Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana. Not at all. I heard from home. Her grandmother, Amma, loves her a lot. But sometimes people have to leave and go far away. And Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? Every time I play a game, someone dies! It's not forgiving. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. Ugh! Right in the heart. Minnie! A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Thank you, Venba, miss. I'm not crying, you're crying! He's wearing his dad's glasses. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kevin. Listen, it's all about temperature. Control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the butter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easier to flip once the edges are brown. But it's done easy, right? Yeah, for you, another disaster coming up. I didn't do it right. Or did I? Oh. I've seen this being made before. So a lot faster, but did I spread the batter wrong? You spread the batter fine, Kevin. We forgot to add something before the spreading. Can I get the instructions again? Water on the stone to reduce the heat. Set the fire to the low setting, so low heat. Pour batter. You spread the batter easily. Oil around the edges, turn up the heat. Stir fry. Okay. I got it. I'm rotating. Rotate! Rotate! That's in the way I'm cooking here. Learn about family and love and appreciating who you are. And don't let anyone tell you it's wrong. Oh my god! I did it! Good job! Ready to try something harder? Are you ready to try uthapam? Uthapam? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay all the vegetables. Ooh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings. Yes. Not really, though. Dosa batter. I love this music. It's on par with Katamari Damacy, you know? A fucking jam. A slapper! A knee slapper! Okay, now the toppings. Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Ghee is a butter. Well, like... Ooh, what's this? Idli powder? Hell yeah. Add some green chilies, some onions. Oh, and some carrots? Yeah. Let it brown around the edges first and then flip it. Yeah! Oh, this is so... I wish we had more games like Cooking Mama, but did more traditional dishes. More, like, to appreciate and understand. And know, like, hey, here's where this more likely came from. These different things. And it makes so much sense why someone says, we don't know where this came from, but these different people came out. These different people have stated that this is who came up with it. And it's because in those moments, something in the universe, something tells us, in a non-religious sense, just in general, hey, this... sounds good to me. It's what the sum of all that we've learned outputs to what equals to what we create. And so sometimes we create something new or different that it's just a different interpretation of things that we've already known dearly. And I think that's just absolutely brilliant. I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Curry dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Rotate. Good job, Kavin. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like uthapam, you want to add the ghee first, then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by actual... Oh, so egg, curry, coriander. I think I did that wrong. Maybe not. This is so nice. But I want us to be able to appreciate cultures more. I forget the gentleman. He is all about like Mexican cuisine and the culture, and it's so awesome. And I'm slowly working the process of learning all these new dishes. But I want to do a new dish from a different culture once a month. I think that would be so great. Another one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. You're doing great, Caffeine. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Caffeine. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do it this one time at least. Sure, Kavin. Aw. Aw. Fermented feelings. Successfully finished cooking the dosas. Ama, I have something to show you. This is Ama's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kavin. Is this all the research for the show you're writing? No, Ama. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I felt like a fraud. I took the job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective, but I've distanced myself from all of that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I even offer? I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life, but now I'm acting Tamil when it is convenient for me. When there's a job in the line, I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. I had no idea you felt this way. You're being unfair to yourself. It's true, Ama. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa, it was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. That's not why I came here, Kavin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary but really hard. I felt bad for leaving, and I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavelan, well, coming back here and teaching all of these kids has been great. If I stayed here, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Ama. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Ama. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Kana. But this is really nice. Aww. Design written by Abi. Art director Sam Okanda. Producer initial writing Sharin Khan. lead programmer Abi. Verdict time review. As much as I could definitely see spots that could be improved or slightly tweaked to really get the message out more, I think this was a SlothFang rating of 3 out of 3. You're probably wondering, what does that mean? 1 SlothFang rating is fails. 2 is meets, 3 succeeds. And I think this definitely meets and exceeds what I want to do. I think in some spots it could be better. Some of the spots of the stories wasn't thorough enough, but at the same time, you know, a good writer tells you everything. A great writer leaves enough for you to discover and think of on your own. And I think it bounced in between that. Could have been better, sure, but at the same time, this could have been so much worse. And I think this was a delightful story of culture, of coming of age, and I really enjoyed it. I think you should be playing it too. And yeah, Venba was phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, Venba. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube. If you haven't already, comment below a game that you would like to see me play. I'd love to check out more cozy games that you'd like to let me know. Gamepass exclusive, PlayStation Plus exclusive, or even on Nintendo Switch Online. Whatever it is, a game that you want me to check out on the backlog, I'm happy to help. Until next time, my name is SlothFang, and I hope you have a great day. And if you haven't already, check into your culture. Check to see who you are, where you come from, where your families come from, and try a recipe. Read a story. Celebrate who you are, because it's a beautiful thing that no one can take away from you. My name's SlothFang. I'll see you next time.